They had previously been told that I had memory problems and that there was a reason for that, but it wasn't until I had a stroke at the supper table and had to be rushed off to hospital that it sunk in.
We told them individually because we didn't need to get them together. We telephoned them actually and told them Andy's got dementia. At the time we didn't really know a lot of what it meant. We needed to find out a lot more.
I told Ruth, my daughter, about my diagnosis when she was about 18 years old. She was actually quite involved in the process and came along to appointments with me.
The two boys kind of just sort of dusted it off. My daughter, who's the middle child, she felt very guilty about, because she'd been quite short with me a lot, and so she was a teenage adolescent going through puberty, a lot on her plate at school, and then this.
They were really worried about me, and they sort of just always ring me and say if I'm all right.
We've always followed our breaking of the news to them with an offer, constant offer, for them to talk to us about issues that they're worried about. And that's worked quite well. We still have little check-in chats to see how they're coping with the news. At the moment, they just seem to be proceeding with their lives, and the news from us hasn't had a big impact, it would appear, on them.
Actually, it didn't come as a huge shock to them, but it came as almost, I'm not sure if it's a relief, I'm not sure about that, but it came as an explanation of why things were happening in a certain way. Ah, that's why Daddy was doing this. That's why things were happening in such a way. So in a way, it was calming. It was shocking. It was very emotional for the kids. Very emotional. But then they were very accepting, and they knew that their daddy is their daddy. You know.
I believe that she responded to the diagnosis quite well. And for her, probably it was a relief, because finally she could start to comprehend why she'd seen different changes in me and what it all meant. And she had something to go and investigate. We have become even stronger in our relationship. We always had quite a close relationship, but now the bond has become much stronger.
But I mean, they're old enough to know something is wrong. They'd talk about it with my wife and say unpleasant thing like he's lost something again and he's lost this and he's lost that. But it was probably a good lead into it. The very fact that I was being less aware than previously. So it didn't, and they haven't reacted in any negative way whatsoever.
They grow up quickly, those kids. The relationships have improved over time, but when their children are small, depends on their individual maturity. I wanted them to know that there was a reason for what they were experiencing. I probably wanted them to know more than they wanted to know.
The advice that I'd give to parents who have got children with is just be open and honest and try to explain to them that nanny or mummy hasn't changed, or mum, excuse me, hasn't changed.
I suppose the toughest bit is the impact on the family, and but we just try and cope with that and go on with it, you know.
My advice to anybody else would be just to be honest and open with your children. Don't be afraid to express some of the different things that you're going through, because sometimes there are solutions there that you just can't see, that because they know your personality or what have you, they can actually help you with those different things.